What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fantasy Addiction Network. Today we're going to be breaking down SAEED BLACKNALL, the wide receiver for the Los Angeles Wildcats in the XFL, giving you guys a fantasy football outlook for what we can expect him to do in 2020. But hey, if you're looking for XFL content, we'll be posting stuff for fantasy and news every single day throughout the season, so click that like and subscribe button. Not going to waste any more time. Let's get started right away. Alright guys, so as stated, we're breaking down SAEED BLACKNALL today, the wide receiver for the LA Wildcats. Now, this is becoming a pretty deep wide receiver core here in LA, but I think they're going to end up needing to utilize a lot of the guys here because of the fact that their defense is not looking too good. And they also have arguably the most talented quarterback in Josh Johnson, so there's going to be a lot of targets to go around. We've already broken down some of the other guys in this system, and we're going to try to see where SAEED BLACKNALL can fit in this system. Now, when we just look at SAEED BLACKNALL's overall athleticism, his build, he looks like he could truly be a dominant force in this league. 6'2", 208 pounds, has an 89th percentile arm length, so incredible wingspan. He's still 24, so definitely still in his prime. When he came out of college, he ran a 4.4 240, that's 89th percentile, 92nd percentile speed score, so ridiculously quick, deep downfield target. Also has a very high agility score and a very high catch radius, 126 Spark X score, which is a 95th percentile. So when we're just talking athleticism, overall, SAEED BLACKNALL is going to be one of the most athletic receivers in the league. He was undrafted, which definitely means that there's something else that NFL teams didn't see in him, beyond just his metrics. So, and overall, when we look at his stats from college, pretty inconsistent week by week. So I think that has pretty much been his main concern, is he has all this athleticism, but does he have the discipline to be able to continue to use it? Now, not looking too much at his past and what we've seen from training camp reports in the scrimmage game, he has definitely been one of the bigger contributors on the field in practice and could definitely squeeze his way into being one of the more dominant players on this team. They don't necessarily have a true alpha receiver, and he could definitely be looking to take that role. Nelson Spruce is going to be your more underneath target guy. Katie Cannon is also a deep target, so having both BLACKNALL and Katie Cannon as field stretchers with a quarterback that can hit you deep could be a really deadly combo there in LA. And we've yet to really see what Trey McBride is going to fit, how he's going to fit into that role, but I definitely could see SAEED BLACKNALL taking over as either the wide receiver 2 or 3 alongside Spruce and Katie Cannon if McBride ends up not fitting in this offense too well. As I said, when we look at his college stats, there's really not too much to show for. He's had a few injuries, missed some games, and never had a season with more than 20 receptions. So with that, didn't really have too many yards either, but his average has always been high. 1 year 31 yard average, 23-17, couple touchdowns, but you can see his long here, 59 70 yard touchdown here in 2016. So has that ability to break free deep downfield. Just between injuries and inconsistencies, has never really been a solid week by week producer. If now that he's entering age 24, maybe some of that maturity and some of that discipline will be able to finally come through and let his athleticism shine, because if he is able to be one of the more disciplined receivers in this league, he's definitely going to be incredibly hard to stop just from a true talent perspective. So this is someone that I would definitely consider as a sleeper, someone you'd grab later in your drafts. If you miss out on Katie Cannon, I think SAEED BLACKNALL is a really good second choice later in your draft. You might even be able to get him in with your last pick. So don't sleep on him. He could definitely produce in this offense. We're just going to have to wait and see how well he does, but he has great potential here in LA. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you're looking for fantasy content on the daily, click that like and subscribe button. We'll be posting stuff all season long. And then if you guys are looking for XFL fantasy player rankings, click the link in the description or go to fantasyaddictionnetwork.com to get those for absolutely free. Be updating those all the way up to the season starts. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.